It sucks.
That's how you want to start the video? Is you want to say it sucks?
Yes.
No, actually, I liked Devil Mountain.
No,
Yeah, I
it
really
sucks.
like this.
Not me.
Oh no, there's one guy outside the house. Oh, so the TV's unbreakable?
Minor oversight. 0 out of 10, unfortunately.
Yes, it's very important. I like the TV in that one room in Suit of Fever, because it lights the room, and if you break it, the room goes dark. So what was all that about? Why'd you shoot that car? Why'd you start that?
Nobody shot the car, it's an event. The car,
yeah, I believe you.
Well, you can believe what you want, but fact checkers have confirmed that car rolled down the hill.
So, this is Devil Mountain, huh?
Well, this is the foothills of Devil Mountain.
Oh, are we heading up to that thing right up there?
I think
I always
so.
like when you can see the finale from a distance.
Yes.
Oh, treehouse, you said. I gotta get over there.
I think you're gonna get jockeyed.
Not anymore, I'm not.
Okay.
Wow.
Do you mind? Rude little.
So I want to give credit to a lot of these rooms. They're extremely detailed. Oh, second pistol. Just
Yeah,
one- oh.
and you can get into a lot of these buildings, can't you?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And they have all these optional rooms, and it's really interlaced geometry. Really fun to
Oh, but-
explore.
By the way,
Is it-
Fred, come over here. This
What is
lady here is dead tired. You're welcome.
Well, they had a nice pool. And this is one of those things where you can go down to the bottom because we just sink like lead weights.
Yeah.
Just video game things.
We sink like Indians when they attempt to swim at all.
Look, man, just because they have a holy river that's very important to them does not mean they're going to learn how to swim.
Yeah, the Holy River is about waist deep, isn't it?
No, I think
It's waist deep with shit.
Well, you can say that about a lot of places in India.
The Holy River is basically just mostly sewage at this point.
the holy river works because you dunk yourself in it, and either you die or you become immune to all disease.
Did you see that headline about the world's dirtiest man who died at the age of 96?
No, I didn't. Tell me more.
Apparently he had not taken a bath in, like, more than 60 years. And he died at the age of 96 shortly after taking a bath.
Well, yeah. He broke the streak. That's what was
Yeah.
keeping him up.
Apparently
He
his
lost
diet
his will
was...
to live.
Apparently his diet was, like, raw meat? Like, raw meat and some kind of, like... Oh, no, it was cigarettes. It was cigarettes and raw meat. That was his diet.
Oh, he ate the cigarettes?
He smoked cigarettes.
Okay, so he smoked the cigarettes before he ate them. But he
Did he
didn't
happen
smoke the
to-
meat, he ate the meat raw.
Did
I
he
think
happen
so.
to eat, take some nicotine gum beforehand and say that he was going to try to quit?
Maybe.
Then he cooked a steak and then he died. Oh no, he ate some steamed vegetables or something.
I have the feeling there's going to be a lot of very large environments around here.
There are, yeah. Also, I want to pay respect to the map maker. We went from a rural environment, not rural, housing
Suburban.
environment, suburban, that's the word, to an industrial environment. You don't normally see those made congruous within a single level.
And just straight out onto the farm, too. I hate spitters so much.
Not a fond of them myself.
Not a fond of them.
No, 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 no.
Well, at least it's not me. Oh no.
I have to hand it to
What
that
just-
bot smoker. He played that well. Oh my goodness.
It's happening again.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Friv. You're simply manifesting your powers of teleportation.
I just wish that I could use them when I wanted to. Oh, cool, he stumbled on the pipe bomb. Take that, you stupid bitch. Holy moly.
Shit, come on, come on, come on.
Man, he really had it out for you, didn't he, Beryl? Hey, check it out, Bricks. Your favorite. A, B.
My god, it's just like a Team Fortress 2 map. Red and blue, A and B.
Yeah, B for barrels. A for bricks.
I'm pretty sure that like America in the world of Left 4 Dead, like its primary exports
Oh.
are just bricks, sugar, and trains.
Alright, that was a decent length.
Yeah.
I was expecting this would be like a really long map. But it
The
might not
campaign
be.
itself is pretty long. The maps are not too bad except for one in the middle.
That's a cute picture.
Here's another cute picture. This is our daughter's room.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're gonna have your dick mutt picture.
Fuck this.
Masonry?
I was gonna say like a gravel pit.
Nah, this isn't gravel
quarry?
pit. I don't think anybody's ported gravel pit.
Oh, sorry, a quarry. It's a quarry.
No. The quarry is where you dig it up.
Oh yeah, this is strip mining.
Oh shit, you're right. I just noticed the mountainside. That looks pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here's some of that delicious detail that we've been.
oh, there we go.
Yeah. And guess what? Like, this is made in a very, very old game engine. It still looks really nice.
It looks as nice as it needs to.
Exactly.
I believe in you. I know you can kill her.
Oh, that was a close one. Now, Jack, I don't know if you were here when I posted, but I showed all the other guys this video about Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
The dude did a deep dive on Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper to figure out
Right.
whether or not she cheated on him.
I see.
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
explosive rounds and a big gun.
Oh, fuck.
My suspicions rose not from Sage, but from Ginger. With Ginger famously being native to Southeast Asia. In other words, whose goddamn Asian baby is this? But imagine my shock when I found out that the earliest record of salt production comes from Chinese history. Mr. Salt is Chinese.
Shit, this is heavy.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Well said.
That was fun to watch.
Yeah. I like that they also they become like real crates that you can interact with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Oh, and it started
Thank you.
raining as we passed that. Damn,
Yeah.
this is neat. This guy did a
didn't
lot
notice
of
that
neat
before.
stuff. Oh, gosh darn it, after everything.
Oh,
After
gosh
everything I
dang.
did so well. I did everything right. I ate my vegetables. I pay my fucking taxes. And now my internet connection doesn't want to work. How many more push-ups do I need to do to boost my Wi-Fi signal?
If you can still count them, you have not done enough.
Oh, no, that felt a really short part.
Yeah, that one's a high intensity chapter. And you know what? A lot of map makers would have made this the end of the first chapter. I wanted to say one thing about eating your vegetables and everything. I was watching the first episode of Breaking Bad today, because I'm starting my third attempt at watching that series all the way through.
Uh-huh.
So, do you know the first thing that Skylar does, Walter's wife?
No, I've never done anything with Breaking Bad. I thought
In-
Skylar was a guy.
Isn't it like lazily give him a hand job?
No, that does happen in the first episode, but that's not the first thing she does. The first thing she does is that she makes him eat veggie bacon.
Mm.
And, like, obviously that show was made a while ago. I think it started airing in, like, 2008 or 2009. So the collective cultural
Really?
revolution
Was it really
in...
airing when I was in fucking high school?
It aired a while ago, yeah. So the collective cultural awakening to the truth of fat and cholesterol are good for you, vegetables are okay, but they're nothing to base your diet off of, had not yet happened. So all of this stuff, this like commonly accepted belief was that vegetables would be better for you. And if you had something that tasted like bacon and was made out of vegetables, then that would be even better. Of
Right.
course, now we know that this is a complete fabrication, and that all the people who make this are just psyoping you because they want you to eat oils and processed garbage.
I still
Like
think
it-
about that one time I had like turkey bacon, and that was miserable.
Yeah.
It's an insult.
And it's something I don't necessarily
It's-
understand, because it's like, turkey's okay. I don't see the need to try and take a meat and make it look like a different meat.
Yeah.
What is
Well,
this, Zoogs in it?
whether-
By attempting to combine them both, you do a disservice to both.
Yeah. It's on a related note. Is like I was never a particularly big fan of the bacon goes with everything movement. Not because they're wrong. Like everything is improved by adding bacon.
Oh,
But
no.
does the everything make the bacon better?
Thank you.
That's another good point. Before we get too far afield, I wanted to reiterate that when I watched Babylon 5, they had an episode where one of the gimmicks was that the characters were eating healthily, which meant cutting back on red meat and eggs and cholesterol and stuff.
In space?
Yeah, in space, in the future. The 90s, and that was a thing in the 90s. And just, like, you can track it through time. You can track these cultural psyops through time. Seinfeld had episodes like that, and that aired in the 80s. Shows in the 90s had that. Shows in the aughts episodes like that. Points like that. It's been going on for a long time.
I remember there was an episode of Friends that I watched, well, my sister watched, and I
Right.
didn't really have a choice but to watch.
You endured.
Yes. The redheaded girl, Rachel.
Right.
Took me a second to remember what it fucking was. So just remember what they look like.
Right, but what
But
was...
anyway. So yeah, she's going on what I guess is like a proto, like Atkins keto paleo diet or whatever.
Yeah,
And just
yeah.
drinking like a glass of fat.
What?
Yeah. Just a glass of fat.
I thought the point of those diets was you're not eating fat.
No, Atkins, keto, like all that shit. Like, fat is supposed to be like the primary source of energy.
Yeah, it's sugar you don't need on those diets.
Everybody grab a weapon.
Oh, that's
And
not...
like they just make it look as disgusting as possible.
Yeah, of course. Well, I'm not sure that you could make a glass of actual literal fat look appetizing.
Like the whole joke is just to make it look as bad as possible.
But like you have to, like it's disgusting to eat that much fat. Fat's
Yeah,
bad
it's
for
like
you
you're not
guys.
supposed to do that in any
any
of those
diet.
diets.
Well, no, the
You're
thing
supposed
is,
to do-
if you don't want to be fat, obviously you shouldn't eat fat, right? That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Right.
It sounds
So it
logical.
works.
Because clearly the
Or-
fat that's on your stomach is exactly the same as the fat that's on the other stomachs.
Yeah.
What the Mmm.
You're having another moment. Oh. I appreciate you suffering through this for our sake, Priv.
Ammo.
I just hope that the fucking footage is usable.
Well, given how aggressively we cut, I think it should be okay. Sorry, how aggressively you cut. You
Yeah,
edit
I've been
these,
getting a
not
lot
us.
more aggressive with it, and I think it plays a lot better that way.
Yeah, by the way, I noticed, what campaign was it? Was it Seed of Fever? Or was it the other one after that? Seed of Fever got like 15 views or something, which is huge for you.
Yeah, actually, I was, one of the other guys was telling me, hey, oh, just make sure to have your, like, your silly drawings with your little avatar making a, like, a shocked reaction or a stupid face, because that, you know, gets the clicks.
Right.
And I told him that actually, Seed of Fear was one of the best performing episodes I had in a while, and that was one of the ones where I just didn't bother making a thumbnail. Like,
Yeah.
actually, there was a significant drop in views after I started doing the funny thumbnails.
I do think the thumbnails give your videos personality.
I mean, I do them if I have a joke, if I have something I want to draw. I didn't have any ideas for Seed of Fever, so that's why it doesn't have one. And this is a cool,
Oh no!
damn it, Con.
Oh, you guys are way behind me.
Yeah, everybody else is slower, so I decided to wait on them. Yeah, he's fucking dead.
Rip. Thank God I don't have to be a black woman anymore.
It's worse, you're gonna reincarnate as one.
Oh
You can be a black
no!
woman twice.
Yeah, we got 3 bend, 3 adrenaline needles. We're up in the mountains. It's a good weekend.
It's a nice mountain. I'm enjoying the walk.
Yeah.
There are
This
no
drags.
black women.
Gosh darn it.
This chapter, this particular environment does drag a little bit, but I like the geometry of it.
Yeah, it's interesting geometry because it's like one of the things I was starting to complain about is that, you know, how there's not too many weird campaigns. So here's your mountain forest, here's your suburb,
Brick factory. Here's your subway.
here's your train yard, here's your urban environments, so on and so forth.
Heads up.
This one at least is very. This is a very vertically oriented map, and there's not too many like that aren't
Yes.
about like a skyscraper.
I also appreciate that there's a lot of like there are obvious death charge spots and death jockey spots and death smokes and whatever, but it doesn't feel like a gimmick like it does on a lot of official campaigns.
Yeah.
Because we're hiking up a mountain. These are switchbacks. That's what switchbacks look like. Danger. Ah!
Oh my. No.
Rip.
Wait, I'm not actually dead. I'm not sure if you can save me, but
Oh god. Oh. Oh.
holy moly.
Oh.
I was sure you were dead.
No, I was able to surf down that cliff.
Yeah.
Look at you. Look at you. Well, let's get back up that mountain.
That was I'm so glad that happened to you just as we were talking about the death charges.
Oh yeah, that was perfect.
I'm
timing.
so glad you almost fucking died. I feel like the map maker set some specific spawns there because the smokers on the witches have been playing too smart. The jockeys and the chargers I just had to go through to get here were really nerve-wracking. Oh, thank goodness there's a safe room right here. And it looks like a nice house too. I did want to mention like the very first safe room, how it was in a house but they blocked off most of the rooms down the hallway.
Right.
I actually thought that was kind of neat as a way to simply avoid putting in so much work on a safe room that there's no reason to explore. Another unbreakable TV. Of all the things this guy did wrong, I don't understand. Alright,
Yeah,
let's
this-
roll on out through the back door or the front door. Actually, this is probably the front door. The other side was the back. That's where the porch was. Uh-huh. And we can't pick it. He's made some really strange minor mistakes, and I don't
Yeah.
understand.
I think it's actually meant to be a garden gnome, like in somebody's garden.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is.
Like, that's crazy. People can actually put those gnomes in their garden instead of having them be prizes at carnival fairs.
Well, where do you think they got them in the first place, silly?
That's a good point.
You can't actually buy garden homes. You have to win them.
True.
It's illegal to sell them.
Oh, toilet adrenaline, the best kind.
The toilet adrenaline is now mine.
You have fun with that.
Toilet adrenaline is
I
a
will.
staple of Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
Into the ugly hole in the wall over here. At least the cave looks like a decent size for moving in. It also looks like it would be, you know, at least
Ow.
somewhat playable in versus, like there's some vertical room for the hunters.
Speaking of hunters, I was just wandering.
Yeah, I guess
You
you
just
would. It
scoot
is
by it.
daytime, even if we're in a dimly lit area. I'll let that slide. I think that's canon.
That's what it means when you say that women have biological clocks.
Like, some people are going to try to tell you that women have biological cocks. These people are wrong.
That's true.
I'm trying to find the right way to phrase about how the woman feels like she owns it after she marries you.
Well, it's just an even split of everything.
Right down the middle, it's two penises.
Reload.
This cave environment reminds me a little bit more of like Half-Life 2 Episode 2, as opposed to some of the crappier caves we've
Ow.
seen. Oh yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah. I remember the caves looking a lot worse than this, but they do look pretty good.
It's just it always sounds like it's going to be a fairly boring environment. And again, there's some decent verticality here, a little bit of switchback kind of thing going on. Like, I really want to mention just how that was a lot of verticality on the last map. Like, way more than you usually see in most multiplayer games.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah.
Like, that was some, like, Moray Towers shit.
But in a good way.
Yeah, Moray Towers is good at
Incorrect.
I have a lukewarm opinion on Moray Towers.
I have a boiling hot opinion on Moray Towers because I hate it that much. I think the zombie also dislikes Moray Towers.
Cool. I'm gonna grab the pills and leave my drone there.
I'll
If
take
anyone wants it.
Everybody's favorite barricade, the burning one from Dead End.
Ow.
Wake
Help.
up! Wake up!
Is
Jockey.
open.
Jeez.
Yeah, this event is a hell of an event.
Yeah, I
Normally-
definitely don't like being at the bottom of a bucket where things are falling on me.
That's one strike against this map, although given how good the rest of it is, I'm willing to overlook it. It's like kind of a fun distraction.
Surprise! Oh no!
Oh dear. I'm sorry, Beryl.
Whoops.
Alrighty.
And not hit me.
Let's
Yeah,
just
he's
keep
coming up
moving.
into the tunnel now. You? How on earth?
I'm sure that the safe room is really close. Right?
It's within short walking distance. It's a nice
They're all
leisurely
behind
jog.
us. They can take that. Hey, look, there's a light.
It was daylight when we entered the mines, and now it's dusk.
Cool. We
So,
spent a whole
there's-
day doing this.
Yeah, there's more of that environmental storytelling.
I'm not done yet.
Ah, thank goodness.
We
Oh,
made that by
plenty
the
of
skin of
maintenance
our
too.
teeth.
That was the caves. Probably the weakest area. Not bad, though.
Yeah, it's fine.
At least it looked nice. That's one of the better looking caves I can think of.
And I know exactly what you mean when you were talking about Half-Life 2 Episode 2, Fred.
Right, of course, who could possibly forget the Antlion Cave?
That playtester. You know that we found him?
The playtester?
Who ran around in a circle for half an hour?
I'm assuming that this story got so popular that eventually it made its way to him and he just owned up to it.
Yeah. Turns out he's not actually a playtester. He was just sort of a guest they had in.
Well, that's kind of how they do playtesting at Valve, is they get like their grandma or their friends who don't play video games to come in and play the game every so often.
Yeah.
And that's part of why Valve playtesters are so notorious, is that a lot of them just aren't gamers.
Speaking of gamers, right this gamer setup in the corner here.
Well, he has one of those nice Microsoft mice from years ago that they don't make anymore. He doesn't have any macro keys, so I know that's not popular, that's not in vogue anymore, but I'm personally in favor of macro keys.
Mhm.
I don't use them for anything, but I like having them.
What do you think of the giant oblong surfboard keyboard with the built-in ergometric wrist pad?
I like big, fat keyboards I can beat people over the head with.
I agree with that.
Like it's very in vogue now that they have like as little extra space as possible, except for maybe like a detachable wrist pad. And I just don't like that. And I'm not willing to pay an extra $20 to have a smaller keyboard.
I concur.
I don't like the monitor though. That's one of those 4x3 Dell monitors. Yeah. He gets points for
It also
having a
has
disk
Dell
drive.
keyboard.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. I wonder how much
You
extra
think it's
he had to
just
pay
DVD?
to be able to have
is
a disk drive.
Or is it Blu-ray?
Let's look at it and find out.
Yeah, it looks like Blu-ray to me. He paid good money for that computer. What a shame. Alright, and now it's just straight up nighttime. Back to the aesthetic of Left 4 Dead. I see a light over here. Is there like a little shit shack over here? Oh, now here's a gamer setup. Look at this guy.
Oh, yeah. Guy's got his priorities straight. Looks even better on my end because the pipe bomb is a ball bomb from Mario, and the Molotov is a low poly model of Blaze the Cat.
Well, for me, the Molotov is a bottle of Jack Daniels. Oh, yeah. Hey, Con, look.
Damn, man, quit shooting.
Damn it, why would you do this to me?
Almost there. Oh, shit.
I really like this area.
I'm still just getting, like, a huge kick out of the verticality of it. It would be
Yeah.
fucking miserable to have to walk up this with your, like, your real legs, but...
I
Yeah.
think that this map, other than like parking lots, I don't think it has any just flat areas.
Devil leisurely stroll up a hill.
Like, God, I wish more people would fucking actually have verticality. Like, it's
just you
so
don't
easy
think
to
about it.
tell whether a map is going to be any good or not as soon as you see a like a flat surface on the ground. All right, how much of the map is just a flat fucking surface?
Remember when Splatoon maps had verticality?
Yeah, that was nice.
Hey, Museum del Foncino still exists.
It existed
it's
7
half
years
from a
ago.
previous game.
This is gonna be a really silly complaint, but it would be kind of cool if it wasn't a helicopter. But it's like we climbed all the way up a fucking mountain. What the hell else is gonna come up here, right? Like, there's not gonna be a
Right.
boat. Clearly no trains.
Maybe a little tram, little sky rail.
Ooh, yeah, like in Salvation Falls.
I'm just going to start the event.
Yeah,
Sure.
go ahead.
Ammo pile somewhere?
Climb some rocks, climb a ladder. Even the ladder has a bit of unconventional verticality, and then there's a pile of rocks at the bottom of it.
This looks like a fun scavenge environment. I know it
no.
has survival support. Does it have scavenge support?
I'm not entirely sure. I think it might not. I remember being disappointed when we first played this. And I think that may have been the reason why. Because I'd love to play Versus and Scavenge here.
I know he has. It said it has survival for the first and final chapter. Whoa! Oh no!
Oh, gee. Damn!
Good thing we have that defib, huh?
I wish there was something more I could say. What a rotten way to die.
Oh.
I wouldn't go that way.
Barrel. Barrel.
Yep.
I don't know. Killed the jockey at the very least.
What a shame.
I
Rip.
really did put the devil in Devil Mountain.
God, now I could really go for some deviled eggs.
I was thinking about deviled eggs too.
Maybe I'll just fry an egg. Get some mayonnaise, some Colby Jack cheese, and stick some seasonings on it. Have a little sandwich.
I'm gonna make pancakes tomorrow.
All right, let's not do that
Jealous?
again. Okay, this has like a diorama of the mountain.
Diorama?
Yeah, diorama. Don't be rama sniffing petrol up your nose. There's a whole area down here in the back we can actually walk down to. Yeah, this would be a ton of fun in Scavenge.
This would be an excellent Scavenge map.
No, my legs.
Yeah, go ahead, single file, please. I want to go out to the parking lot. I know it has cars in it, but it's mostly a wide open, flat area.
Oh, I like that idea.
He's lit.
It's 12 feet tall, 6 feet wide.
Baited and outsmarted. So this is the ladder you were talking about, Kyle, with the pile of rocks on it? That
Yeah.
is neat. It doesn't mean anything, but it's just more detail and personality in the campaign.
I traveled to a lot of visitor centers and other things like this when I was a kid, and this is a very authentic one of them, which I really, really respect.
Also, there's a little table here covered in mugs. And I
Yeah.
like that you can just shoot all of them.
Yeah. Go ahead, guys. Go on. Oh, no, there's two of them, of course.
Wouldn't there be?
Oh, it hit the
Yeah.
car.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it hit
Car
the
me or
car and
something?
it twisted and spanked
Oh
you.
dear. He punched me
Oh.
with the car.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is not good.
Okay, one's down.
The other one is at least on fire.
Oh shit, come on, come on, come on.
What a shame.
Rip.
Way to die.
Maybe
Okay.
the parking lot isn't the best idea.
Oh.
Huh. Oh, fuck you.
Oh no.
Nice catch. Fucking owned. Well, I guess I'm not progressing anyway.
Not progressive enough.
Have you considered splitting your penis in half right down the middle?
Consider yourself canceled.
Actually, I don't think we bothered earlier. Can we break these windows?
Yeah.
Will you cut that shit out?
I do like it when a custom campaign has a genuinely difficult finale.
I don't know if I would feel like we're struggling so much as we just kind of get a couple of cheap shots here and there. Like, it doesn't feel shitty, but it doesn't feel difficult. I think it's just a well-made finale. I like looking at it. I like playing it.
Oh, there he is.
Nice
I'll
shot.
throw
Oh,
it.
damn, he broke it. Owned.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta heal.
Yeah, his name's Coach.
Damn, why you gotta be mean like that?
That was more a comment on his age than his weight.
Oh, that's true. Oh, there he is. I'm lighting him on fire.
That's one. Yeah, get stumbled.
How much fire do you want?
Oh no, I'm doing it again. Nice.
When you absolutely, positively need to light something on fire. Oh.
Where's he gonna be? Somewhere up top?
Ow, ow.
Oh no, he's going all the way out to that point over there. Cool. I was looking at that earlier, and that's one of the ones I was thinking, oh yeah, this would be a fun spot to scavenge. Now I see why he bothered making it.
Fuck off.
Yeah, get over here. Starter down. See, that wasn't so bad.
That wasn't so bad. First try.
Yeah, not since we edited out all those other tries.
What tries? We never
Exactly.
didn't have it.
Rise, what about quads?
Zing.
But I'm sure.
That was a cool campaign. I'm glad you
It was-
guys found that one.
Yeah, it was a very good campaign. I strongly recommend that to anybody who enjoys Left 4 Dead 2.
Did this have versus?
Let me look it up on the workshop.
There's
Because I
a
would really like
mod.
to try versus.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right. We
There's a
found
patch
second
for it that
version.
adds versus.
Oh, nice. I would love to try this on versus.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though it's very clear there's going to be a lot of people getting charged all of the time. But, you know, that's part of why I like Diva Fever.
You know, we could actually get a game going right now and play this on versus.
That is a lot of zombies.